Get a little buzzer going there.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Go ahead.
In 2010, I think you guys clinched at Penn State, if I'm right.
Yes.
And so this is, in '96, I remember it was at Minnesota. This is a long time since Purdue's had a chance to get a piece of the title at home.
Yeah. Well, for us, it's a little bit different, just because, you come off a loss and there's a lot of things to talk about. But the only thing we're really talking about is trying to fix the problems from our last game.
Right.
And so, this would be great for our fans, be great for our players to be able to do that. But we definitely got to play better than we did at Michigan if we want to do that.
What are the problems to fix from the last 2 games?
Well, I just think the details, instead of going into it, is just diving into the details of what you're supposed to do, whether that's ball screen defense, post defense, handling a double team, things of that nature. And when we do those things and we stay connected and then we dominate the glass, it really helps us on the offensive end.
You guys have been making progress, though, defensively all season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider that just sort of an anomaly?
Well, you don't play the same team every game.
Right.
They put a lot of skill out on the court, and they were able to get going. We had some breakdowns, and they were able to get going. And then anytime you allow a good team to get going and make shots, it gets contagious.
Indiana seemed to be an example of the opposite side of that, though, where you guys have done better defensively.
Yeah. It doesn't mean it continues to happen. You still got to go out there and earn it. And, Indiana does pose a lot of problems with their backcourt and their quickness and their skill level. And then Thomas Bryant's, versatility. And I'm a big fan of, Davis. I like him. Anytime you can find good size that can score with their back to the basket, it poses problems for people.
You started to talk about Bryant, just matchup between Biggie and Bryant. That was one that was pretty interesting the first time around.
Well, I think, both of those guys will guard each other. That at other times they'll guard different people. So we have different matchups depending if we're big, and so do they. So it's important for him for us to be able to just kind of stick with him. Don't let him get second chance opportunities. Don't let him have deep post ups. Things of that nature. But that's easier said than done. He's a really, really good player, and anytime you got athleticism, size, and skill, it's a tough matchup.
Are there parallels between what Bryant did, you guys, being able to step out and hit threes, and what Wagner just did?
Well, Wagner scored, the basketball a little bit more in a shorter period of time in terms of threes. He really got hot and opened the game up for him. But, Bryant hit a couple, perimeter shots, but not as many as he did. Bryant got a lot of different ways. He got it on post-ups, he got it on drives, he got it on putbacks, he got it in transition. So that's what's, really difficult when you deal with guys like Thomas Bryant, that they can hurt you in so many ways.
How do you feel like your guards have played the last couple games?
Well, I think, that they need to be more aggressive, in my opinion. They seem to have more of an aggressive approach to their game when they make a couple shots or we get down by a significant amount. Mm-hmm. They need to have that aggressiveness, at all times. And I always talk about being patiently aggressive, really looking to attack and to go. And if it's not there, then you got to move the basketball.
Why do you think Vince did well matched up with IU in the last game?
I thought he played hard. I thought he played hard in the game previous to that. In Maryland, he didn't score the basketball. I thought he did some really good things for us defensively and rebounding. And, it was just around the basketball a lot. Got putbacks, got dump downs, got some post-ups, made some open threes. Just kind of took what the defense gives him and, was aggressive.
With everything that's on the line tomorrow, how much momentum would a win give you going into the end of the regular season and then heading into the top?
Oh, it'd be great. Anytime you can win, in late February, early March, it definitely gives you confidence and momentum. And I talked to our guys about it yesterday. I said, hey, in the past couple of weeks, the thing that's different than maybe a month ago is how hard people play, and because it means more. I think every team that we've played here in the past couple of weeks have played extremely hard, and that's what we have to be able to do, is play hard and be able to get some confidence. And obviously we have one more game after the Indiana game against Northwestern, which will be very difficult, but it'll be a very competitive Big Ten tournament.
Do you want the guys thinking about the process? Do you want the guys thinking about Big Ten Conference championships, seedings, and stuff like that now?
Those things are more for people to talk about than for the people who play. Sure, they're knowledgeable about it, but it doesn't change anything. The only thing it changes is the improvement of your seed if you play better and win games. And so it's our job to win games. Other stuff will take care of itself.
From the possible stuff that you were talking about, starting halves better?
Yeah, starting halves better. You guys talk in theory. If you're supposed to be high on a ball screen, be high on a ball screen. If you're supposed to be above the free throw line and post defense, be above the free throw line. If they run particular sets and we say this is how we're going to defend it, defend it